Yo, it's me, Farlow, and welcome to my first YouTube video ever. I don't want to stretch things out, so let's just start. So this story is about retail and classic, so if you play just one of it, it will be so interesting for you to know that you can actually farm a lot of retail gold in classic. You can also buy legally classic gold with retail tokens. Let's start with the story. 1 to 2 months ago, I started playing retail again, after playing 8 months of classic on the biggest German server. In these 8 months, by the way, I played a mage, I accumulated a lot of gold in that time. Especially by boosting and then buying Black Lotus Elemental Earth really early and then reselling that stuff when BWL and AQ dropped. I was really lucky by finding a lot of Black Lotus on my server. Well, everything was fun, but 1 month before AQ, I was bored out of classic. Like my 1-button PvE rotation wasn't fulfilling me anymore, and yeah, I kinda got back to retail. The last time I played retail was 2 years ago, where I sold all my gold for tokens so I could play classic for free. I had only 100k gold left and I desperately wanted more, so at least I would have some gold for Shadowlands. Well, I didn't have that much time since the Nazov raid was already out for 4 to 5 months and I'd rather play M+ Arena or raid and do actually stuff that's actually enjoyable rather than fucking farming gold. There was no way that I would buy tokens, cause why would I give Blizzard even more money after their terrible BFA and mediocre classic releases? So I was thinking, I have almost 40 to 50k gold in classic. I can't really sell that for real money, it's a big sum, I will get easily banned and I didn't want that. So I've researched a bit, and it seems like it's actually allowed by Blizzard to trade gold between classic and retail. Well, I couldn't believe that, but there's actually a post in the QA of Blizzard which I will show here. As you can see here, the questions are pretty basic. Can I trade gold between retail and classic? And what will happen if I get scammed? What will Blizzard do? Well, this confirms it that you can actually just buy tokens and then trade this token gold for classic gold. Well, that's insane. I instantly looked up trading discards to see how much I would get, and I calculated by looking at all offers that 1 classic gold on the biggest German PvP server Venoxis is actually 350 gold in retail, which meant I could sell 500 to 600 gold of classic gold for around 200k, or more like 1 token, which would net me 17 million gold in retail. I mean, I couldn't believe that was actually legal, but even more unbelievable was the fact that I could get this much retail gold for it. So I guess some people will now say, well, but they are not offering help to get your gold back if you get scammed, or that there will be no person to pay this much for classic gold, right? Right? Because you can get classic gold a lot cheaper if you directly buy it with money. But number one, obviously you can get permabanned if you directly buy classic gold for real money. And this way, you buy retail gold with real money and then use this retail money for classic gold. Got it? But back to the question. There won't be that much customers, right?
Omega lul.
Well, I actually traded 40k gold in only 3 weeks. In 3 weeks, where I posted every other day for like 5 to 10 minutes. Actually, the most common answer or question was, no, this is forbidden, right? This can't be allowed. Then me showing them through the QA, you can't get banned for that and it's actually legal. And the second sentence of almost everyone was, well, let's trade some fucking gold then. First I thought I would get a lot of people with gold left in retail, like they played 1 year ago, 2 years ago, had like 500k left. But actually most people instantly offered me 1 to 2 tokens for my gold. And that shit sold like hotcakes. I couldn't believe it. Most customers bought like 3 to 4 times in 2 weeks with 2 free tokens every single time. It was crazy. I did so much gold with it. There's clearly a big market for gold buying in Classic. It's pretty obvious, but I got it confirmed for myself in that way. Let's talk more about my experience in gold trading. I had like 25 to 30 customers and I didn't get scammed a single time, and obviously I didn't scam anyone. Hehe. Actually, I sometimes went even first by giving my gold. And it's actually really easy to not get scammed, to be honest. Obviously, you never give first to low-leveled characters. That's just because they have nothing to lose, they could scam you. But if your customer's a Scarab Lord or raiding member, he won't risk a permaban for 1k gold. No way, it's not worth it. I never experienced getting scammed, but one of my customers told me that he got scammed once and he wrote a ticket and the other guy got instantly permabanned. You should also confirm everything you do through in-game chat. So Blizzard has all the knowledge that this is not a real money trading, this is trade between World of Warcraft Classic and retail. You should also show your customer that you don't want to lose your main account. Like on my main account in retail, I showed them I have chicken mount, I have like really expensive mounts. I don't want to lose this account for like scamming 1 million gold in retail. It's not worth it. I recorded my last trade so you could see how a trade looks like. As you can see here, he trusted me and I confirmed everything in chat before I accepted any gold. So let's talk about retail now. Let's think for 1 second. How much gold can we farm in Classic in 1 hour? I can only talk about Mage in my experience. I don't know how much gold other classes can do, but Mage is obviously the best one. So I will just talk about Mage here. This is like top-notch gold making in Classic. While I was looking for people to trade my gold with, I saw a lot of boosting posts, which I will show here. Let's say we are some nice guy and like at least what I did, I boosted 4 people for 15G each per lockout. This means I made 60 gold with all 4 people there per lockout. This means in 1 hour we do 300 gold only with the boosting money. Of course you get drops, you have like things to enchant, sell grey stuff, like the Zul'Gurub things. When I was doing this CG boost, it was pretty new and I was one of the first on my server to do it. So I made a lot of gold with the reputation items. The most items are not that much worth anymore, so let's speak on the low end that everyone gives you like 10 gold bonus. So let's say you make 350 gold to 400 gold an hour. If we will trade this to retail gold, this would be 120k or 140k gold per hour. Again, 140k gold. That's insane for just boosting in Classic. Let's compare it with freehold boosting where you get 50k gold for 1 hour of boosting. Like this compares to a high-end boosting on retail and it's so easy to do. You just need a level 60 mage in blues. And as crazy as this sounds, there are actually people who started playing Classic with nothing, trading gold from retail to Classic so they would have enough gold to get themselves boosted to 60 to then boost other people to farm retail gold in Classic. I mean, I'm not blaming them, it's one of the most profitable ways to farm gold in retail through Classic. In Classic. How stupid is that, Blizzard? Please! I mean, you have peasants farming 20 to 30k gold per hour in retail LFR or something, and they could do like 10-fold more if they just boosted in Classic. Why is a top tier gold making guide for retail to go offline in retail and log in another game? I mean, it's kind of the same game, but you get what I mean, right? I mean, you can just release WoW Classic tokens, Blizzard. I mean, cause clearly Blizzard doesn't give a single fuck about the economy in Classic. We already know that, but you can literally just buy Classic gold now with real money without getting banned. I mean, I'm just getting headed just if I think about that, but I lost all hope with Blizzard anyway. Like, bots were all out on Classic anyway, so I said to myself, whatever, I don't care, I will trade all my Classic gold away, cause like my gold will be worth less after Naxxramas, the market will crash most likely for a bit, so I would rather have retail gold for it. I mean, I can always trade it back when TBC comes out, right? It's fucking crazy. I mean, at least at retail, there's an official token, but doing it like that in Classic, that's pretty scummy, I think. Well, my goal was to just inform everyone about this happening, because like a lot of people in trade chat like didn't know about this, so I thought I would do a video about it. So what should Blizzard do? What will happen when TBC drops? Will be this a problem there too? Yeah, 100% this will be a problem too if they're not fixing this. I just don't know. In my opinion, Blizzard should just forbid trading gold between games. It's just such a retarded fact. It's just completely different games. Well, this is it. My first video. I hope you found it entertaining or informative. I don't know. Just thanks for listening to my rant and yeah, comment on your opinion on it, of course, and do whatever you want. You can like, you can subscribe, I don't care. Yeah, I just wanted to do something creative. Like, this took me 5-6 hours on a Sunday. I mean, I know I'm really slow. So peace.